it's Max and welcome to a new week's reading vlog. Yes, I did just get out of the shower. It felt great. The hot water has been broken at my mom's house for like 3 days. So it was great to have a nice hot shower at my dad's. But I am starting this vlog on Tuesday, but that was purposeful because I finished tier 3 of the Phoenix Writers Readathon yesterday. So I decided to just put that in one vlog. But I thought I would tell you what my plans are to read right now. And that is Sword in the Stars by Amy Rose Capetta and Corey McCarthy. Now this goes towards archery, read a book with a weapon on the cover. There's a sword. I'm gonna go over what else I'm gonna read when I'm back at my mom's house because all the books are there, but this is what I'm reading for today and tomorrow. This is an Arthurian legend retelling where Arthur is a girl and is set in the future where they're kind of going up against like Amazon, basically. Merlin is like her age. I'm pretty sure he's like aging backwards, and it's gay because she's still in love with Gwen. And I didn't love the first one. It ended on something that I really hated, but it's just a duology, so I did want to finish it up. But I have not started it, so I'm gonna read 175 pages tonight and then 175 pages tomorrow, and that'll wrap it up. But I will probably talk to you tomorrow. Hi guys, it is Thursday. I did not update you at all yesterday. I was just busy. I did a lot. But I am all caught up and even a little bit ahead on Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, and I'm liking it a lot. And I haven't actually talked to you about what I'm reading this week. I keep forgetting because I've been at my dad's house and I didn't have the books there. So let me do that really fast. Okay, so the first book, and that I am 110 pages into, is Sword in the Stars, which I was supposed to be finished with this yesterday. But for some reason, whenever I pick it up, I am just like, it immediately puts me to sleep. So I need to read it when I'm not in bed, ready to go to sleep. But we'll see. Then Adventure Zone Volume 2, which I read Volume 1 last week, and I'm really excited to pick this guy up. And the reason why I'm okay with this taking an extra day is because I can read this really fast. It's a graphic novel. I'm flying through them. It's probably just around 200 pages, so I think I'll be able to pick it up just fine. Then City of Brass. This is a reread for me as well, so I'm hoping to also be able to fly through this guy, and I'm really excited. And then the last book is my audiobook, which is the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, which has taken me a while to get into, but now I'm super into it. But this is for the Phoenix Writers Readathon. So let me also tell you about the prompts that they connect to. All right, so focus, read in one sitting. I'm going with Adventure Zone Volume 2. Learn archery, read a book with a weapon on the cover. I'm going with Sword in the Stars. Shadow magic, read a book with a villain or a hate to love character. I'm going with City of Brass because I feel like there's a couple characters in there that you don't really like at the beginning, but then you like start to really like by the end, including the main character's love interest in the first book, and Ollie, I think his name is, who I just didn't really like in the beginning, but then I ended up really loving. And then Gain the Enemy's Trust, read a book in a genre you don't usually read. And I'm going with the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires because I don't read horror. It is like urban fantasy, so I do read that, but I don't read horror like at all. But this week has been a little crazy just because I finally uploaded my vlog today, which is 2 days later than usual and than I wanted to, but I hit just my other scheduled video day. So I think I'm only gonna upload 2 videos this week, and I also pre-filmed 2 videos yesterday, and then I'm hoping both of my mom and stepdad are gonna be out of the house during my lunch break, so I'm hoping to film 2 more videos today, and then I'll have the rest of the videos for October besides my vlogs. Then my stepbrother is gonna be here for like, one of them is gonna be here for the first 2 weeks of November, and the other one's gonna be here for the last 2 weeks in November. So I need to also do some pre-filming for that, but I'm gonna be at my dad's house next week, so I might do that there. And yeah, we'll see. Or just like try and film as much as possible when people are out of the house. I don't know what I want to film for November though, besides my TBR, which I have part of it done because I have come up with a game that I'm really excited about. So I filmed part of that. So I just need to film the second part of that and also like my October wrap up and stuff, but that's not going to happen till later, obviously. But maybe get some like tags out of the way and then like winter book recommendations maybe. and I need to like literally film like 8 videos. So that'll be fun. But that's all I've got for you. Sword in the Stars is just putting me to sleep. I'm not liking it. And this is about, it is a Arthurian legend retelling, which takes place in the future. And Arthur is a girl, and they're kind of going up against like basically Amazon, if it like had taken over the world. And I don't know why, like I really like they like went back in time, so now they're where like the original Arthur is, and I really like that. But I don't know, I just think the characters make some really stupid decisions, like really stupid. Like I remember in the synopsis of the first book, so it's not even a spoiler, it's like Merlin is de-aging and he has to convince this reincarnation of Arthur to not fall in love with Gwen, because that is like the catalyst of it all. And she's just like, I'm gonna do it anyways. And I'm like, you're an idiot. And then like Gwen makes some really bad decisions, I think, and I just can't get behind the two of them together, because literally none of this would happen if they just don't be together. And they're like, no, we're gonna be together. And I'm like, you guys suck. And so I just have such a hard time getting behind these characters when they make just such stupid decisions. And then the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires is about our main character lives in this like, you know, very stereotypical, wealthy, privileged Southern community, and a guy shows up and he starts living there, and his great aunt dies, who attacks our main character, and she kind of starts to think that he's a vampire because of things that happen, and she makes such stupid decisions. And I'm a little confused on when this takes place, because I thought the author said in like the 90s, but it can't be. It is way too misogynistic and way too just dated. And I hate men in this. Like, I'm like, wow, like this really isn't doing anything to make me like men more. They suck. And our main character keeps making such stupid decisions. I'm like, wow, I'm like, you really want your husband to start controlling your life and turning your kids against you and doing all this stuff, because she keeps being so stupid, and like the Southern hospitality overrides everything, and it's just kind of driving me crazy, and it's just annoying me. And I don't know, I'm like, would her husband really act this way? Because I feel like he's extreme too, and it's just not working for me. So even though I literally just said I'm liking it more, I am liking it more than the beginning, because it's starting to get like really, there's really creepy parts to it. She is annoying the bejesus out of me, and I want to reach through the book and smack her and her husband and just be like, what are you doing? And it's just annoying me so much, and I'm kind of anger reading it, like rage reading it, because I just like want to hit them. But that's all I've got for you right now. It's just kind of brutal right now. I'm not really liking either of the books I'm reading, and I can feel it putting me in a slump, but I just need to like read parts of Sword in the Stars throughout the day, because I can't just sit down and read 250 pages or else I'm gonna fall asleep. So I'm gonna have to do that once I get a break, maybe read a little bit, and then at lunch film a couple videos, and then read if I have time. Because then later my best friend and I are gonna FaceTime and watch The Bachelorette. So that's gonna happen, and then I wanna go to the gym, and then after that it's gonna be like 9 at night, and it's just gonna put me to sleep again. So we shall see, but I will talk to you all later. Hi guys, it's a little bit later, but I thought I would update you because I just filmed a video, and I was thinking about maybe filming another one, but the last one I forgot to bring the books from my dad's house that I wanted to talk about. And even though I only physically own like 2 out of what I talked about, it still felt like I wish I had them. And so I might put this video off till I'm back at his house next week, but we'll see. Who knows, maybe tomorrow I'll just be like, screw it, and I'll film. But I am going to eat lunch now and then get back to work. It is 1:40, And I have read 50 pages of Sword in the Stars since I last talked to you. It's okay. Again, for some reason, I'm just having the hardest time getting into it. And so I'm kind of reading it in 50-page bursts, and hopefully that'll just be able to get me through it. So I think for the next 20 minutes, I am going to read more of it and then get back to work, and I will chat with you all probably quite a bit later, hopefully once I finish the book. Hi guys, it is 10:30, and while I have gotten farther in Sword in the Stars, I am going to read The Adventure Zone, Volume 2, Murder on the Rockport Limited tonight, just to get through a book, because I'm not going to finish that one, and I'm tired. So I'm going to read this and then go to bed. And I have to finish Sword in the Stars tomorrow. I'm not watching anything tomorrow, so I will have more time, even though I am going to work out. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I don't have to film a video. So hopefully at lunch I can read or do something. But that's the plan. So tonight I'm going to read The Adventure Zone, and I probably won't update you until tomorrow. And then finish Sword in the Stars so I can pick up City of Brass for the last 2 days. I don't know, I'm just so not in the mood for Sword in the Stars at all in any shape or form. But I'm just halfway through, which also, oh my god, I'm only halfway through. I just need to do it. I just need to buck up and read it. So wish me luck. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Hi everyone, it is Friday and I'm just on my lunch break, and I thought I'd let you guys know that I did finish Murder on the Rockport Limited yesterday, and I enjoyed it. I also gave it a 4. I think it was basically on par with the last one. I like them both a lot, but it's not gonna be a 5 stars. But I did really enjoy it. I really suggest this graphic novel series. It's a lot of fun, especially if you like D&D, which I do. And yeah, so that's all I've got to talk about for this one. And this was read in one sitting, so I did that. I sat on my bed and read it. But now I do have to finish Sword in the Stars. We'll see. I have to, like, literally, like, because I've got some longer books next week. So like, I have to read this, so it's gonna be fine. I need to start, I'm going to do some yoga at lunch, and hopefully only like about 30 minutes, so then I'll take the other 30 minutes to read, hopefully another 50 pages, and then continue that throughout the day. But that is all I've got for you right now. I also have to listen to the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I kind of totally forgot about that till right now. But I will do that, and I will chat with you all later. Bye. Hi guys, it is 12:30 and I just finished Sword in the Stars. And I don't know, it just really didn't work for me. I read like 40 pages after work and immediately took a nap. It keeps putting me right to sleep, but I finished it, so no need to worry about it anymore. And I think I'm gonna give it like a 2.5. I didn't hate it by any means, but I just didn't like it. I found it very boring. Even though it's action-packed, I just kept falling asleep, and it took me forever to read it, and the ending wrapped up way too fast. And just, I don't know, some of the things, the characters just made a lot of stupid decisions and didn't grow from them, and like didn't admit that they were stupid, and like even though they came to regret them, it's like, well, yeah, of course you'd regret it. I don't know why you thought this was a good idea in the first place. Like Gwen and Kay in Once and Future make a very bad decision based on loneliness. Like they did it on purpose, but it was based out of loneliness. And I think it was just really stupid. And even though it was like one of the main plot lines of the book, it just, I hated it. So, yeah, so 2.5. Bummer, but yeah, not good. I can't believe it was worse than Once and Future, because I didn't really like Once and Future either, but I had hoped to like Sword in the Stars more, and I did not. But next is City of Brass, and I am hoping to love it as much as I did the first time. I don't know why I'm wary. Maybe it's just because how bad Sword in the Stars went, but I'm just like really nervous that I'm not gonna like it. But I know I am. It's a reread and I loved it. And honestly, I can't remember much of what happens. So like, hopefully it's gonna be fine. But I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Good night. Hi guys. It is late on Saturday and I feel terrible because I haven't updated you at all, but I finished City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty and I loved it as much as the first time. It was amazing. I'm so excited to read the sequel, and I do now agree more with the people that the love interest in this is not my favorite. It's just a sign of me maturing and growing up, because I used to think that he was so like steamy and broody, but he's not. He's actually like, yeah, at first he seems that way, but then he turns into like a total marshmallow, but then like he makes some really questionable choices. But I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5 stars again, and I'm really excited to continue with the series. I also wanted to tell you more about the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, because while our main character still makes some really stupid decisions, it is so good. I have like an hour and change left, and it's getting good. It's getting really good, and I'm so excited to continue. It's spooky. Like, I mean, it's spooky and graphic. I literally stopped in the middle of a very graphic bad thing that was happening because I was eating, and I was like, I'm like, no, I can't listen to this right now. So yeah, I've got a little bit left, and tomorrow I'm driving to my dad's house, so that'll probably give me time to finish it up. But I'm really excited, and I'm really enjoying it. It's unfortunate that I wasn't really liking it until like way farther into the book. Because if it had been going at this pace and with this intensity the whole time, probably would be in the 4 range, but as of right now it's probably like a 3.25, because the last like 100 pages have been really great, but everything before that had been pretty average and subpar, and our main character was just so stupid. But I am really enjoying it. So that means that I have finished the last book in tier 4. So I am going to start Tower of Fools tomorrow, which is for the read a book over 500 pages prompt, because it comes out on October 27th, and I'd like to have my review up before then on Goodreads, and then I think I'm gonna film a review of it and probably post it in November, because I've got all my videos planned out for the rest of October, and I'm uploading another video late, and I think I'm just going to go with posting twice a week in November and not having like a set like day schedule. Just be like twice a week a video is gonna come out, which for the vlog will hopefully most of the time be earlier in the week, but then another video just like at some point, because I don't know, for some reason it's just really hard for me to hit them on like scheduled days. I don't know why. And then also like the 3 videos a week are not really working. And then my mom's house is gonna be overrun with people for a few weeks, like a month. And so I can't like film here, and I'm working from here. So it's like, it's just a little too hard. So I'm going to do 2 days a week after October ends, because I've got all my videos filmed for October. But that is the plan, and I will talk to you all tomorrow once I start Tower of Fools. I don't know yet if this is gonna be actually the end of the vlog because I'm starting tier 5, or if I'm gonna just include like my first day of reading Tower of Fools into this, because this is probably just so short and not good. But we'll see. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Good night. Hi guys. So it is 11 on Sunday. Haven't updated you, but couple things. I finished Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, and I did really like it. There was one thing I had an issue with, and that's the fact that the main character has almost nothing to do with like the climax, and I had wished that she had been more involved, seeing as she was the one who was spearheading this whole thing and the only one who actually believed that this was happening for the longest time. So while I liked that other people helped, I wish she had been more involved. But overall, I did enjoy it. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.75 out of 5 stars, because our main character just really annoyed me for most of the book, and I think she just made some really stupid decisions. But in the end, she did have some character development, and I did really like what she ended up doing. But I've also started the Tower of Fools, and I think I'm gonna wait to give like a synopsis until the next vlog, but just know that I'm really surprised. I thought it was gonna be like kind of maybe in the same world as The Witcher or like a fantasy world, but it takes place on Earth in the 1420s, and I am 144 pages in and I still don't know what the plot is. It's 576 pages, at least this is all per Goodreads, and so it's like fine, but I'm 25% the way through and there's no plot. Our main character slept with this girl and was found out by this girl's like husband and family, and they run him out of town, and so he's just like on the run. That's it. I'm like, okay, where does the Tower of Fools come into this? What is he doing? Where is he going? I don't know. And nothing's been explained. And I'm 144 pages in. So not loving it. Not loving it. It definitely has his writing style, which is a lot of unnecessary stuff, and then you just have to like pick out the important stuff. But right now he's trying to figure out who killed his brother, I guess. But that's all I've got for you, so let's just wrap up the vlog. This week I did finish 4 books and I got started on a 5th. So the first book that I read was The Adventure Zone Volume 2, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars, and it went towards focused, read a book in one sitting. And then I finished The Sword in the Stars, which I gave a 2.75, and it went towards learn archery, read a book with a weapon on the cover. Then I finished City of Brass, which went towards shadow magic, read a book with a villain or a hate to love character, and I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. And then the last book that I read was The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, or Gain the Enemy's Trust, read a book in a genre you don't usually read, and I went with horror, and I gave it a 3.75 out of 5 stars. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed. Sorry that this vlog was kind of lackluster, I want to say, but I will see you soon with another video. Bye!